Hi, my name's Angie and I'm the Business Project Manager and President of FalconX Robotics.
Hi, I'm Izzy and I'm this year's Engineering Project Manager.
Hi there, my name is Mr. Bland. I'm a science teacher at College Park, FalconX Robotics lead mentor, and current Starbucks cup.
This video is dedicated to all the parents and students involved in FalconX Robotics. Originally, we wanted to do a Zoom meeting with everyone, but I think we're done with those for the year. So we thought it'd be a lot more fun to put together a video for everyone. Here is what we'll be going over in today's video, along with the timestamps, and a quick shout out to Carol Hernandez for creating these cute drawings that you'll see throughout the video. With that, let's get started. So we're FalconX, the student-led robotics club at College Park. We provide a learning environment that fosters growth and appreciation for STEAM education through engineering and entrepreneurship, and prepares students for the real world by teaching them important life skills. Our team has two divisions, engineering and business. The engineering division is in charge of designing, building, and programming the robot. The business division manages funding, social media, logistics, and outreach. Speaking of outreach, our club participates in several community events, such as MDST STEM fairs to Tinkers and Thinkers. However, most of our time is dedicated to a program called First Robotics Competition, also known as FRC. Before explaining what FRC is, let's briefly go over what FIRST means. FIRST is an acronym for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. It's an international youth organization founded by Dean Kamen and Woody Flowers to encourage young students in the STEAM field. FIRST has 4 programs based on grade levels, and we're in the highest program, FRC. This is how FRC works. New year, new game, new challenges, new robot. Every January, FIRST releases a video that gives a set of challenges and a manual with all the rules. Teams then have a limited amount of time to work together and build a robot before going off to competition for a chance to win several awards and go to Houston, Texas for championships.
Although our team members worked hard on building the robot, we unfortunately were unable to compete this year due to the pandemic. But as the saying goes, every ending is a new beginning. After the abrupt ending from 2020's game, Infinite Recharge, FIRST released its new theme for 2021, FIRST Game Changer. Before we dive into what 2021 has in store for us, let me explain how FIRST themes work. Since 2018, FIRST would annually give out a general theme for all 4 of their programs, and then each program would have their own game based around the FIRST theme. For example, 2020 was FIRST Rise, which was a Star Wars theme. So, FIRST LEGO League got Boomtown Build, FIRST Tech Challenge got Skystone, and FRC's game was Infinite Recharge. FIRST Game Changers is a sports theme. Therefore, FIRST LEGO League's game this year is Replay, FIRST Tech Challenge is Ultimate Goal, and this means we got Infinite Recharge. That's right, the 2021 season will be a continuation of the 2020 season. However, instead of the traditional in-person competitions, FIRST has provided 3 alternative at-home challenges for students to participate in.
First, the Game Design Challenge. It's an opportunity for teams to design a game that could potentially be played by FIRST Robotics competition teams. Each team will create one game design concept. Teams must submit either a written document or a slide deck to be eligible. Teams are expected to develop as complete a game as possible given the circumstances, while at the same time creating a succinct presentation for judges to evaluate. Because this is a completely new challenge, we recognize that some teams may not know where to start with designing a game. First, we'll develop and release guided activities to help teams through this process. Second, we have Infinite Recharge at Home, which brings components of events to you in 2 ways. Teams show off what their robots and drivers can do in skills challenges based on the Infinite Recharge game. Scores are posted, teams virtually compete against other teams, or teams illustrate their robot's technical qualities by sharing information with judges remotely in competition for traditional machine awards. Access to your team's Infinite Recharge robot isn't required, but we might be able to do that part. The skills components have been developed for an Infinite Recharge robot and don't require a full competition field. Each challenge will have an objective score that teams will submit, and teams will participate in an interview about their robot and design process for judged awards. Lastly, in the FIRST Innovation Challenge, presented by Qualcomm, registered teams will identify a real-world problem related to the season's theme, FIRST Game Changers. powered by Star Wars, Force for Change. Design a solution, build a business model, and deliver a pitch to compete with other FRC teams for judged awards. This new challenge will have an advancement track, culminating in the Global Innovation Awards, a multi-day experience where students showcase their innovations, participate in workshops, and receive mentorship from experts. This is probably the main program of the three alternatives since the format is similar to a typical robotics build season. More information on all three challenges will be released on January 9th, 2021.
Now, we know you guys probably have a lot of questions. We do too. Since we can't have a back and forth conversation right now, we compiled a list of potential questions everyone might have, and we're gonna answer them to the best of our abilities. When is the 2021 kickoff? January 9th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Pacific time. To all the students out there, yes, it is not at 7 a.m. anymore. We don't have to wake up early, which is a relief. What is kickoff? Think of it like New Year's for nerds. Kickoff is a live stream event where all the game information is released. Teams have the opportunity to go to the local kickoff events so they can compare notes, make new friends, get some new ideas, meet some new mentoring teams, examine the game pieces, pick up kit parts, and get geared up for an exciting season. Of course, it's a little bit different this year, but the live stream is still happening, and teams still have the opportunity to make new friends and share ideas through Slack, Discord, and social media platforms. Do FRC teams need to participate in all of the new challenges? No. Teams can participate in as many or as few challenges as they choose.
When will we know if there will be in-person gameplay this season? If conditions change, first we'll evaluate the possibility of adding in-person gameplay elements later this season. First has targeted January for the first of reevaluation. What will be the fee for in-person gameplay? First, we'll announce gameplay fees for in-person events when they are offered. Without in-person gameplay, what does advancement mean for First Championship? First Championship scope and scale, including attendance qualifications, will be determined later in the season once we have more visibility to conditions in July and August. And yes, seniors, you'll still be able to go even after you graduate, if we make it to championships.
So the next question is, will we ever meet in person? The answer to that is, it depends. Depends on how conditions change in the future. Everyone's safety is our number one priority. So even if some students go back to school due to whatever hybrid model we see in the future, we'll remain virtual until it's safe for after-school programs like us, and until we can safely physically distance and work on the robot. What have you guys been doing to prepare for this year's season? And excitingly, we've been able to provide weekly programming and CAD curriculum for our members for the past couple of months. How many challenges will we be participating in? And for this, plans might change later on, but we'll most likely be doing the Innovation and Game Design Challenge. How should students prepare for the season during winter break? And as much as we want everyone to enjoy and relax during winter break, please continue to practice programming and CADing. They'll be very important for our upcoming season. A lot of our design will rely on these factors.
How do you feel about 2021? Do you think the team is ready?
So as for this season and how I feel about it and whether I think the team is ready, I absolutely think that we are. We came as close to competition ready, I think, as any team could be without actually doing the competition. So we've gone through some thought process for at least our current robot and what its capabilities are. And I think we've had some time to build up on that, to build up our skills, especially this year. And that's the part that I like to see the most, is that we're focusing on kind of the long term here, that this is a very unique year in FRC, and we're treating it that way. We're taking the opportunity to learn as much as we can to develop our own skills with programming and with CAD. And I think the more we keep working on that, the readier we will be. So I definitely am looking forward to seeing what we come up with given the unique circumstances of this year.
Well, yes, We have been preparing our teammates for months, having curriculum meetings every Friday. We've even had some members go to both programming and mechanical curriculum meetings, which I think is amazing. Congratulations to all those who made it through all the curriculum meetings. I'm so excited to have all our new members this year and all our new AMP members too. Welcome, thank you for joining. And the team has always worked so well together. We're so excited to work with everyone, to work with all our new members. And I'm just really excited for the season, to have everyone work together and accomplish something amazing.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous, a little anxious about 2021, only because it's so different and new compared to what I'm used to doing in robotics. But I'm also really excited. I get to work with everyone again, even if it's through text messages and video calls. And because the game is so different this year, every team has an opportunity to win. And who knows, that might be us. So, are we ready? Well, we're as ready as we'll ever be. We've been preparing for the past couple of months, and even when January hits, there'll still be many times where we'll face challenges and experience failures. But through those failures and challenges, I think that we learn and we grow as a team from them. To our beloved advisors, mentors, and parents, our AMP, our love and support, you guys, the viewers who are watching this, aside from the students. For any of the new parents here who are joining us, AMP is basically like Falcon X's version of PTSA. You guys help and provide us with support in numerous ways, from bringing us snacks and food to mentoring us throughout the build season. And I know that things will be a little difficult this year due to the pandemic for adults to get involved, but there's still opportunities for involvement, which leads us to our final question. How can AMP stay involved?
Join our Remind. Text at FalconXAMP to 81010 so you can get updates and other important information from us. We will also be sending weekly newsletters to your email once the season begins next month. We also have an Instagram and Twitter account you can follow.
Watch Kickoff. We'll send AMP and students the link to the live stream. Kickoff is a very important day since they will be going over some important information that the team will need in order to perform well in our challenges this year. It's also just a lot more fun and enjoyable when you watch it with other people.
And most importantly of all, stay safe. Oh my gosh, the cases have only risen, so you know what that means. Shelter in place. It would break our hearts if we heard that someone got sick. So please practice social distancing, stay inside, and hopefully we'll be able to see you guys again soon when things get better. But for now, health first.
So in closing, I just want to say thank you for all of your support. Everything that AMP does for Falcon X Robotics, for our team, goes such a long way. And in such a really unique, nebulous year as this one, having such a strong support system as the one that we have in our team speaks volumes, and it really allows us to do what we want to do as a team. So thank you for all of that. Stay safe out there. Hope to be back when it's safe to do so. And thank you for everything that you do for Falcon X Robotics. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video helped clarify some things about how the season's going to work this year. Obviously, even now, we don't fully know what the season has in store for us, and that's just the nature of this year. We've had some very unique challenges presented with us, definitely had to connect more virtually this year, but despite the difference of seasons compared to previous years, I'm really excited for this year. I definitely think that this team can handle it. I think we're going to do a great job, and I know we're going to have a lot of fun in the process. So I look forward to speaking with you all during the season, and let's have a great build season.
And that's it. This is the end of the video. Yay! I know that this year has been difficult for many people, and I know you probably heard that line numerous times already. But I'm very grateful for the fact that Falcon X is still able to run today despite all the challenges we had to face. There will be an AMP meeting sometime in the future, either Zoom call or in person if the world gets better. But until then, stay safe, happy holidays, See you in 2021.